Hello, viewer. My name is Olivia.
Damn.
Death! This is my first ever YouTube video. I've decided to start a YouTube channel because I love to yap. So I've decided to expand my yapping audience to the internet.
Today's video was originally planned to be a video essay, but now it will be more of an educational rant.
It'll still be interesting. I promise. Sources. Trust me, bro. Before we get started though, I would like to share an inspirational quote of the day with everybody because we all need some inspiration in our lives, don't you think? The quote is, "Missed me." Ronald Reagan, 1987. I hope that's the right year. Context, if you don't already know, how come you don't know that? The context is, he was giving a speech, President Reagan, and a balloon popped. It was super loud and it sounded like a gunshot, so he joked, "Missed me." Haha. That just increased his aura by infinity, probably.
America missed me.
It's always about the Black Death, the Spanish flu. What about the dancing plague of 1518? It's my favorite plague of the year. Of this year. Last year I actually really was into the bubonic Black Death plague. Who, what, when, where, why? Who? Some lady called Frau Trophia. She's the mother of this dance revolution. She hopped out onto the streets one day and started doing a dance. History.com calls it a twist, twirl, and shake. Unfortunately, she was unable to stop. She continued into the point of exhaustion. But she did give herself a break because self-care is important. Take care of yourself, guys. Well, that self-care session did not last very long, as the next day she just hopped back out into the streets, embarrassed her husband apparently, and started dancing again, uncontrollably. She couldn't stop. I really don't understand why her husband was embarrassed because she started to trend. And just less than a week, around 30 people started joining her. Yeah. But, obviously it's a dancing plague. No one could stop dancing. 400 people were affected. Around 100 people died from exhaustion and heart attacks.
Get up here! Let's dance! Let's dance!
Now, my biggest question is, what kind of dance were they doing? Personally, I think it's Rasputin. Just think about it. If people are dying from exhaustion from a dance, what other dance could it be other than Rasputin? I remember a couple months ago, I had a Rasputin phase where I would do Rasputin every single day religiously, 2 to 3 times a day. If you don't do Rasputin every day, I don't trust you. Anyways, officials try to stop this plague. They try to find a cure. Yo, bro, people are dancing. What should we do? I don't know. Just like hire a live band, some professional dancers on stage, and have them dance until we tire out. Well, bro, you're a genius. So that's what they did. They tried to fight fire with fire. Ask a firefighter if that works. It didn't work. Some of the professional dancers themselves actually fell victim to the dancing plague. Which leads me to my next question. If you're a professional dancer and you catch dancing plague, do you dance like everyone else or do you still dance professionally but you're unable to stop? I really hope it's the latter because as a professional in everything I do, it'd be really unethical to not be a professional. So I tried to do a little more research of what kind of dance they were doing because a lot of different sources were telling me different things. So I looked at art depicting dancing plague at this time. This one painter, Pieter Bruegel, either way, he painted the dancing plague, and in one of his famous paintings, there are women being restrained. They look possessed. There's one lady, she's got her mouth open, like, and the other lady, her hands are behind her back. She's got her head really tilted. Yeah, this makes me think that the dance was not fun. Maybe they were possessed or something. But in another painting, everyone looks like they're having a jolly good time. Like, I wish I was invited to this dancing party. Sorry, I have a very bad mosquito bite on the back of my arm, and the parasites inside me want to itch it. These people were itching to dance, I'm itching to itch. Either way, another method they tried to cure the plague was praying to this one saint, what's his name? What was it? Let me look. Saint Vitus, who actually some people thought were the cause of the plague because he cursed people. But some people also prayed to his shrine. They worked crosses. They brought people there. They put shoes on them that were red and sprinkled holy water on top. And apparently Frau Trophia, this little trendsetter was cured that way. I don't know if this was an effective way of curing or not. Eventually, the plague just died down. So that brings us to our next W. When 1518, I just said, started in July, escalated in August. Where this was in Strasbourg. Back then, it was part of the Holy Roman Empire. Now it's just modern-day France. Why?
Okay, so no one really knows why the Saint I was saying was a theory at the time that he cursed them. Another theory
That's not very plausible is the ergot fungus theory, that they experienced food poisoning from this one fungus that had been known to cause hallucinations and delusions. But it's not very plausible because the effects would have not lasted this long. Most realistic theory, definitely just environmental concerns. This is 1518 in Europe. In Strasbourg, there was a lot of famine, disease, and starvation, stress. So probably just caused this mass hysteria of people dancing. Popular theory also is that it's a cult. I like that theory. But I have my own theory that I've decided to draw out. When is the French Revolution? We all know that the French Revolution happened in 1789. That's when it started. Or at least I know, because I'm a genius. Either way, this dance plague, 1518, kind of far away from this revolution. But hear me out. Frau Trophia, she's a prophet. She sees visions, like myself. And she predicted this revolution would happen, even though France isn't even really a country. It's still under the Holy Roman Empire in 1518. But she predicted that there would be this country in France, and there would be a rebellion, a revolution, because poor people were eating sawdust bread. No one wants sawdust bread. And Frau Trophia started dancing as a way to seek attention. She's an attention seeker. And it was a form of protest that obviously backfired on her because she couldn't stop, and then everyone else couldn't stop. That's my theory. Also, I have a vision that in 200 years there will be another dancing plague because I said so. And because I want to prove those who say there won't be one wrong. So if this video survives 200 years, you can just thank me. I warned you. Significance. Why I love the dancing plague so much, and why you should too. Because it's everywhere. Okay, dance is everywhere. The wrist party dance. That one episode in Gilmore Girls where the Town of Stars Hollow was holding this dance competition where you couldn't stop dancing. Obviously inspired by the dancing plague. There was even this one choreographer. I'm pretty sure their name was... What was their name? It was like Oran. That was their last name. They choreographed a dance that was supposed to last like a dance performance for 11 hours at this dance festival in 2019. And it was inspired by the dancing plague of 1518. Which just shows that this plague just inspired so many forms of art and pop culture and film. It's awesome. I also like to dance. Probably why I love this plague so much. What else? You can leave now. That's basically my rant. It's quite short. But if you want to stay for the word of the day, please do so. Let's expand our vocabulary together. Because we can't just be talking in brain rot terms all the time. Today's word of the day is bumfuzzle. It means to confuse or fluster. Used in a sentence, I bumfuzzled my little brother into believing he's adopted, which is a true story. I'm pretty sure it's a canon event. Every older sibling tells their little siblings that they're adopted. If you didn't do that, I don't trust you. Please, please, please subscribe. You don't even have to watch my videos, just please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. I'm also just experimenting with what kind of videos I want to make, and this is just like an experimentation of my first video. Let me know if you have any suggestions, and have a nice day. Live long and prosper.
End of video.